Hey guys. I this isn't very long, at least me starting this recording. This isn't very long after I made that community post, if I'm being honest. Frankly speaking, I just shit kind of sucks nowadays. Is in a weird way to say it. And like, yeah, it could be worse. I could not have a roof over my head. I could not have any money. I could not have friends. I could not be able to feed myself, etc. There are plenty of things that would make it worse, or be even worse, you know? And I'm not blind to those facts, and I'm not even ignorant to them, I guess. But in a lot of ways, I suppose, the fact that shit can be worse doesn't matter. Because fact is, at any given moment in time, if you feel unwell or not good, you owe it to yourself to figure out why and to try and fix it or work towards some sort of solution. Because, I mean, if you feel like shit, your likelihood of wanting to improve or fix the situation or feel better for yourself are just low. Because you're going to be so focused on all the negativity, and you're going to be dealing with the fact that maybe you feel you deserve it, or etc. Like, you shouldn't dismiss your or other people's struggles and problems just because they seem not that bad. And it's a weird conclusion to come to and kind of like grapple with, just because, well, frankly, I at times in my life have been one to downplay other people's issues or other people's worries, concerns, fears, anything, you know? I think at some point or another we all have, just because it's in our nature. If we think something doesn't sound very drastic or very important or scary or whatever, we're not going to hold as much value to it as the person who might be feeling that they are a certain way, you know? And one of those aspects comes into just the internet landscape in that sense. Just, we as a people are very disconnected nowadays. Even 5-10 years ago, it would be normal to greet your neighbors or go out on the street and talk with them, hang out with them, etc. It's how I met a couple of really good friends that I still care about to this day back when I was in high school. And we're kind of in a day and age where that isn't the norm anymore. The norm is be on your phone. The norm isn't meet the people on the street or go down to your local fucking deli or bakery and talk to the folk that work there and maybe live out of it on an upper floor or something. Residential businesses, people that you meet in your own neighborhood, that type of shit is just so infrequent nowadays. And it's really felt in the way that people interact with one another and try and just act normally with one another. Because the fact of the matter kind of is that no one values other people's perspectives or thought processes or anything. And people are very quick to just dismiss them and just go, I don't think the same way, so how you feel, how you think doesn't matter. And same sort of thing plays into, like, let's say two people got into a fight. Do you go to both of them and ask them, why did this happen? What went wrong? Or do you just look at the one that you think was in the right and immediately disregard the other person, why they might have did something, why they might have felt a certain way? what might have started the fight, anything. We're living in a day and age where people are so disconnected and care so little about one another that we dismiss one another and harm one another without a second thought. And it's fucking depressing. And well, frankly, I've just been kind of out of it recently. Thinking about the fact that shit just feels so uninvolved. And I don't know. It's worrying. To have a mentality that you'd rather stay at home and be on your fucking computer all day than want to go outside and talk to people, even close friends, you know? That mentality, it wasn't here 3 more months ago. I was wanting to be outside every other day, wanting to go hang out with my friends in person whenever I had free time, but right now it's just gone. And I'm fucking scared by it, you know? And, like, it's weird because in all intents and purposes, I've been in a better place mentally recently. Because I've been on a bit of a diet, amongst other things, working out more, lost about 10 pounds altogether since I started within the month. And my mental health was pretty good for a bit, for a good, like, week or two. And then it just took a nosedive recently. And I don't know what the fucking problem is. And it worries me. It makes me think about the fact that more folks are probably in the same mentality that I am. Almost getting to sort of a dissociative state. Where they sit inside at their computer or in their home reading a book or playing video games or whatever they're doing to detach themselves from the outside world. And the more and more we do that and the farther we go with it, we're just making it the norm. And it's dangerous. It's the same sort of thing that's been happening for years with social media. And the fact that people feel safer interacting with others there than they do in the real world. And I don't know. I guess in that sense, I just wanted to reach out to you guys and express my thoughts and feelings on the matter. And also just bring forth the message of, well, I'm just a regular, average, dumbass, mo-schmo. Right? Dumbass. I said dumbass. I'm a regular, dumbass Joe Schmo. Just trying to, I don't know, be here? Even if I'm not here that often because I'm inconsistent as fuck with uploads and such. I just want to be here. And whether that's as an aspect of being a proper content creator or not, like, I mean, if any of you who either see this video or are subscribed to me or whatever need someone to talk to, or, I mean, just feel like you have nowhere to go or nothing to do, join the Discord in the link on my channel page and come talk to me or my mods. Because while we're busy and we have our own shit that we're doing, we are just average normal folk, and we go through the same thing, the same worries, the same frustrations. And I mean, it's normal and understandable to feel aimless at times, I guess, or feel like you don't know what you should do. And sometimes just getting another perspective or talking to someone about it helps. And all the same, anyone that wouldn't be comfortable with that, stay far away. It's normal to not feel comfortable talking to a stranger, especially not someone trying to act as, I guess, an entertainer that you would look up to or watch for entertainment as a consumer. Maybe talking with them on a personal level doesn't make sense or doesn't feel comfortable. And that makes sense to me as well. But I don't know, I value other people's perspectives, other people's stories, other people's origins, where they come from. Being able to hear that or hear you out, if that would help, while also being able to do something that I enjoy and help someone at the same time. Like, I don't know. Anyone who feels that they need that or want to do that or even just want to reach out to talk, because fuck, who doesn't like talking sometimes, you know? Anyone, feel free to join the Discord or even just leave a comment on the video and I'll reply to it. And maybe there could be like a more impromptu conversation that doesn't involve giving out personal information like a Discord, you know? It's a bit more impersonal, more anonymous. I don't know. Just recently, I grabbed the whole Higurashi visual novel series on YouTube. On YouTube! No, on Steam. And I personally have been through it before. But I have a number of friends that haven't. And I mean, hell, going through it myself again would be nice, a breath of fresh air, and even enjoyable. And maybe going through it with a friend could be an idea for content. I don't know. It's an idea. Put an idea out there. If you guys like the idea, would want me to go through Higurashi on the channel, I have the entire series on visual novels, Onikakashi through Rei, and the console arcs as well. Leave a comment saying you'd be interested, and I'll see if I could potentially do that. And make that first proper playthrough of the channel, you know? I don't know. Same with other games. If you guys have recommendations, or if you guys have things you would want to see me play. I have a decent library on Steam, and I might leave my library down in the description so people could check it out and list maybe if they want to see me play a certain FPS or do a series on something. I don't know. Being proactive and getting to work on something I think would be good for my mental. And if I could provide some content or entertainment for you guys in a manner that you'd enjoy, whilst I feel productive by streaming or making videos per your interest, it'd be a good, like, back and forth type of deal. And I don't know. I really don't. But I want to do something. I don't want to just feel aimless and like I'm not being productive, you know? So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, if you've bothered to sit through my little incoherent rambling. And earnestly, I hope all of you take care. Okay? The world's in a shit state right now. Life really loves fucking us over at nearly every turn, it feels like. But even though it's hard to find them sometimes, try and feed some ducks, okay? Try and find small things in life that you enjoy, that you care about, whether that be family, friends, reading, playing video games, talking to people, anything, drawing, making music, listening to music, whatever you like doing, find it and try and get some solace out of it, because we can't live our lives dreading every moment and feeling too scared to move forward. We got to do something and try and stay positive. So stay strong, you guys, and no matter what, I'll see you in the morning. Weebsaurus signing off, otherwise known as Nate. Take care, folks. And I look forward to any comments or messages on Discord. Be well.